Hey, Empress Vibrant here. Hope everybody is well. Welcome to your February 2020 reading. Hope you've had a great January. So there's going to be a change to the way I'm going to be doing this channel. I'm going to be doing a monthly subscription. For the monthlies, I'll be also throwing in a mid-month element reading. I'll also be doing some mood card readings. You basically get all of the stuff first, basically the VIPs. Basically, I'll be still doing my free readings on here. There'll be weeklies that will start from March, and that'll be collective. So that'll be every Monday. Yeah. So there's a lot of changes happening. I'm very excited about them, but they're still with February. So what's going on, Virgos? How are you? Let's see. So before we begin, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please hit that like button. Let's get me up higher on this algorithm, people. Let's do this. Okay. And for your personal readings, all the information will be in the description box below. So yeah, without any further ado, let's see what February 2020 has to offer. 2021 has to offer us. Okay. So God, Soul, Spirit, Universe, what messages do you have for Virgo for February 2021? What messages do you have for Virgo for February 2021? Okay. So we have two cards. The first one we have is number 38, Strength. Okay, so we have number 38, Strength. Okay. And we have number 17, Divine Masculine. Okay, number 17, Divine Masculine. Okay. So let's go off into the first card, which is Strength, and that's number 38. So let's read what the energy is. So the frequency of strength supports our ability to harmonize all our qualities and skills towards a strong and balanced way of being. That's amazing. Okay. And look how beautiful that card is as well. Sacred geometry. Beautiful. All right, so we have the frequency of strength supports our ability to harmonize all of our qualities and skills towards a strong and balanced way of being. I absolutely love that. So that's pulling on all of your resources to keep yourself level, to keep your high level, keep your high standard of work, to keep up your mental health, to do with your healing, to do with protecting yourself, having fun, keeping yourself balanced. And it's all about harmonizing all of your abilities and your skills together to remain strong and balanced. In a balanced, strong and balanced way of being. That's very, very strong energy here. Very, very strong. I love that. And I feel for some of you, it's been a very rough time energetically. So there's been a lot of strength that has to have been drawn on. For some of you, you've drawn on this strength through religion. For some of you, this is spiritual matters. For some of you, you've leaned very heavily on your friends and your family. For some of you, your spouse, your friends, your lover, has been that tower of strength for you within this time, just to help you. You've been able to pull on all your resources, the stuff that you do personally, like your own personal healing journey, but also, pulling on all the resources from everyone around you as well. Outsourcing, which is very, very smart, because obviously you're using all of your abilities and all your skills, but also a part of that is to outsource, a part of that is to delegate, and a part of that is to lighten your load. which I feel that some of you are actually doing really, really well. Okay, so although it's quite difficult, you know, you're being told to just continue and to, yeah, pull on all your resources. And if you don't feel like you have much in your arsenal, you're being told to start looking at all of your skills and your abilities. And I'm sure there are certain things you haven't exploited yet, you haven't explored. Okay, and that will support you, you know, within this rough time. Yeah, pulling in on that strength. So let's find out why strength is here for you Virgos for February 2021. Tell me why strength is here for Virgo for February 2021. Why strength is here for Virgo for February 2021. When they come out like that, I'm like, yo, come for a personal reading, we can dig deep. You know, all the information will be in the description box below for your personals. Shoot me an email. Let's try again. Tell me why strength is here for Virgo for February 2021. Okay, that's definitely for you. Tell me why strength. That's it as well. Fantastic. Thank you. Right, okay. So my lovely Virgos, when we're dealing with our strength, the first thing that we're getting is number 14, temperance. So when we're dealing with temperance, we're dealing with the ability to stay balanced and stay focused on a task, not to lose our ability to stay focused, to use our wisdom in situations. This is not to lose our temper. This is so you don't lose your ish with the light and the dark, as you can see, because we're always going to have that conflicting energy, the light and the dark elements. So it's not to say that you're not going to have any dark elements. Let the dark times come, work out what it is that you need to work out, heal through that, observe yourself, observe what's going on around you, observe what lessons you're being taught within your dark times, but also the times of great light and clarity. Okay, the balance between the both. So not to steer towards too far towards the negative side of things, and also not toxic positivity as well. So it's about finding the equal balance, understanding that you're going to have a bit of both, but you're being cautioned at this time not to lose your rag, not to lose your temper, because it takes a lot of energy. Anger, resentment, hate, mistrust, lacking in confidence, anything that's going to be opposing to you gaining strength is going to be taking that energy away. So you're going to be very mindful about how you're moving, how situations that arise, how you manage those situations, how you show up, how you approach a situation. You know, are you staying present? Are all your thoughts based in the past? All of those types of energy. So you're being cautioned right now not to go too far into licking your wounds, not going too far into the fear-based situations, because we know that once we get too far in, it's very hard for us to dig ourselves out. Okay, but there is strength here. Okay, and let me just read what that says again. So the frequency of strength supports our ability to harmonize all our abilities, all our qualities and skills towards a strong and balanced way of being. Balanced and strong ways of being. Okay, so this is why this balance has come up again. Okay, so there is support here for you. So this is just another confirmation that you are not on your own on this journey. There is support here. That's why strength has come out. And saying there is definitely strength in everything that you go through. There's a lesson in everything, but definitely not to go too far on the dark side. Keep yourself at a decent balance, on an even keel. Keep your equilibrium at a yeah, keep yourself on an equilibrium, keep yourself nice and level. Sometimes it's very difficult to do so, but please dig a little bit deeper and take it one day at a time. I'm not saying to you to ignore the negative thoughts and feelings, however, recognize them, observe yourself while you're in that space, and then also observe yourself when you're at a higher state of being. And I'm sure that's the more preferred state. So that's where you move towards. So you use everything in your arsenal, all of your qualities, all of your mental fortitude, your spiritual activations, your meditations, outsourcing, talking to the right types of people, having therapy, all of those things that can support you along this journey that is very difficult at times, but you can still draw on all of those skills and those qualities so that you can keep yourself strong and level, okay, and balanced within this time. We have the Four of Cups. So this is telling me is that at some of the time, your strength is mainly in your ability to see what it is that's in front of you. And at times when we are focused on what we don't want or focused on the things that are not going great, we don't see the blessings that are right in front of us because we're steady looking over there, saying what we've got around us isn't enough. And I'm looking out yonder for something bigger and better. When blessings are just being dropped into your bowls there, you've got cups of blessings that are being showered down, but it seems like it's not what you're asking for, or it's not coming in the way that you anticipated. So for some of you, you're seeing these blessings and being like, well, this is not quite what I asked for. It's not looking like the way I wanted it to look. Can you, I want some help here. You're asking for the help and the help is coming, but you're not recognizing that this help is not always going to come in a form that you would recognize, or that, in a form that you would prefer. So you're being asked in this time to obviously not accept less than you deserve when it comes down to, working for people in relationships, and things of that nature, because then that will mean that your temperance and your balance will be way off kilter if you feel like you're being used and abused, or you're not getting what you truly deserve. So in no means am I saying just take what, get what you're given. However, when you are imploring to your spirit guides and your ancestors for support, and there are leeways and you see things happening, but they're not exactly in the way that you've asked them, or they haven't, manifested in the way that you had seen it in your mind's eye. Try to be a little bit more open, extend the gratitude. When you extend your gratitude, then you're able to see the smaller blessings in the wider picture, okay? So that's the energy that I'm getting for that, okay? And then we have number 17, divine masculine. So when we're dealing with our divine masculine energy, we're dealing with that action. We're also dealing with our counterpart, the fact that we have both masculine and feminine in all of us. This is not gender specific in that way, although the masculine energy is the doing, the action, okay? So let's find out what it says. The frequency of divine masculine supports our active, focused, and strong side, facilitating our capacity to transform our dreams into form. I like that. So this is what I mean, that focus, that drive, that action orientated, getting ish done. So if we want to get out of that funk, we have to be active, we have to be proactive, we have to take action. We cannot wait for, things to be handed to us. We cannot wait to just suddenly feel better about life and where we're at. We have to make certain moves to do so. So for some of us, this is changing a job, moving out, finding your own digs, you know, giving that person a chance to get into that relationship, collaborating on that project, starting that business up, whatever it is that can cause you to move from one state of being to the next. This is the energy you need, and that's the divine masculine. So let me read it again. The energy of the divine masculine supports our active, focused, and strong side. Okay, and so we talked about strength here. So we use that masculine energy to also strengthen us on our journey as well. Okay, facilitating our capacity to transform our dreams into form. So that's transforming our dreams into reality, baby. Transforming our dreams into reality, baby. Making it all happen and that. I love it. I absolutely, absolutely love it. Okay. No, I love that energy. I absolutely love that energy. So let's find out why divine masculine is here for Virgo. Why is divine masculine here for Virgos for February 2021, please? Divine masculine here for Virgo. Divine masculine is here for Virgos. Oh, that's definitely that. Thank you. Okay. So, divine masculine. Okay, so the clarification we've got is the Two of Wands. So again, this is action. Wands are making a decision. Wands are about taking action on something. So twos are obviously about partnership as well. So we're talking about making a decision based on what you want to do next. So the divine masculine energy is about being focused. So if you are different and pondering about how to move, what is the next logical step for you to take, it's about now focusing on what your outcome is. What is your highest intention? What do you wish to get out of this situation? What are you willing to give energetically to your situation so that you can indeed turn your dreams into form, into reality? So there are certain actions that you can take that will move you closer to those dreams, to making something a reality. Okay, so sometimes that's making the first move, sorting out your CV, calling that person, um, shifting things in your home. These are decisions that will help to bring about clarity, to bring about that action. So definitely take your time, but definitely take the action once you realize what it is that you need to do. Okay, you're definitely told there is a decision that needs to be made. There are things that you're pondering on, and the divine masculine will be supportive of this energy. So for you to focus on how now you take what you've learned, this newfound confidence, using that strength to actually bring what it is that you want into fruition. Okay, so that's very, very positive energy. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. So there is opportunities for you to make some money. There's opportunities for you to grow and develop something that you've already started. So this is reaping what you sow. This is obviously also planting the seeds as well of the things that you want. So the divine masculine will also be supportive of you taking those actions, nurturing what it is that you've started, so that you do get the results that you've been seeking. And with the aces, we're talking about opportunities. So there's opportunities for growth, expansion, stability, financial growth and abundance. So we're talking about all things material as well. So we're talking about manifesting that home, we're talking about manifesting drive, that car, manifesting all of those things that will support you moving forward, manifesting that reality that you actually see in your mind's eye. But sometimes, due to being knocked out of our course for things that have happened, maybe going through quite negative sides of things, and maybe staying there a little bit longer than we need to, or focusing solely on one aspect that is great, maybe that's that great relationship, but you're not dealing with any other parts of your you know, other parts of your life. So it's about finding that balance. But there are great opportunities here for you to expand and to blossom and to grow, Virgo. So definitely take those opportunities as they arise. Okay, definitely. But there's not an energy of rushing. For me, it doesn't look like an energy of rushing because we have decisions that need to be made. However, those decisions will be made once the focus is in its right place, once the emotions are balanced, okay? Once we've recognized what it is that we want, and when we've actually decided or been able to actually see the blessings are actually around us as well, okay? So that's really beautiful energy all in all. Okay, so that moves us really nicely into our love portion of the reading. Let's find out what's going on with Liv. In our relationships, our situationships, our marriages. Let's see. Also speaking of this, what messages do you have for Virgo regarding love for February 2021, please? Messages do you have for Virgo? Okay, regarding love February 2021. Lovely, anyone? I feel like there's one more. What messages do you have? Thank you. I thought that was one more. Okay. So the first one we have is worth waiting for. You love it. So we have divine timing is at work in your love life. So for this is for those who are possibly single or in a situationship, or who are just taking some time out for yourself, maybe you're on a break, and divine timing is at work. So maybe this is that time so that you can balance yourself, so that you can take your time to strengthen yourself throughout these really hard times. So if it is sort of like, oh, where's this person for me? Why is everything taking so long? You know, I just want to be in love already. I want to be, you know, I don't know, have children already. Whatever it is, divine timing is at work because there's still work that you need to be doing. There's still healing here. There's still a building of strength. There's still a maturity that needs to happen within you. This divine masculine energy will support you moving towards being active and focused about what it is that you want to do. However, within that time, you just need to heal, take some time for yourself. This is like spiritual cultivation. This is loving on yourself. This is all about seeking your own validation, because when that person does come in, you're going to have a great time because you're going to be at a better state. You're not going to be having so much baggage, and you're going to be ready to have some fun, let your hair down, let off some steam, you know. So divine timing is at work. So if you've just met this person and you've been waiting for a long time, enjoy yourself, people, enjoy. You know, but if you're still waiting, please do not rush it. Divine timing is at work in your love life, and all will be well real soon. Just work on yourself, all is well. Okay. Then we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You see, now that's the energy that I felt. So, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So, this is what I mean with the divine timing at work. There is a need for you to keep healing through what you're going through, forgiving, learning the lessons that you was meant to learn, the reasons why things didn't work, the reasons why people and places and things needed to fall away out of your life so you can focus more on yourself, learn lessons in how better to protect yourself, how better to be, you know, how you know, being better, you know. And these are all lessons that we're all learning in our own time, and that is where we get in our spiritual strength from, when we start to understand that we need to forgive, the things from the past, and also recognize that there is a lesson in it. Once we learn the lesson, that is where we get our stripes. That's where we get our spiritual strength from. You know, it's overcoming adversity and how we do that, and how we come out through that really dark tunnel at the other side, you know, feeling refreshed and feeling happy that we've made it, you know, and that is definitely the energy I'm feeling for you. So definitely take that time for the healing, and that will bring about more energy of that love towards you. Right now, there might be a bit of a repellent for love because maybe there's not a lot of self-love, maybe there's a lot of quite dark energy around you. And for those who are already in relationships, like I said, um, you allowing yourself just to keep going through this motion will allow for, you know, the cultivation of your relationship to keep growing, for the bond to deepen and things like that. Okay, so just work on yourself bit by bit. It's about one foot in front of the other. It's not a race. You do not need to rush it. Okay, and last but not least, we've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. See, again, whether you're retreating and disconnecting from the world on your own, or whether that's with your partner, this is time for you to just be like, whatever's going on in the world, it's got nothing to do with us right now. Let's just love on each other. Let's build each other. Let's, you know, let's just be each other's accountability partners. Let's, you know, work together. Let's build upon something. Let's do a business together. Let's, you know, all of those things, but just retreat from anything that's heavy and dark, because it's been very, very hard for some of you Virgos, and you've really, really had to push through a lot. So being the case, just retreat a little bit, whether it's be on your own and you're just doing some self-love and you're having yourself a lovely bath, and, you know, you're being kind to yourself, you know, you're resting when you need to rest, all of those type of energies. It's actually really, really lovely. So whether you're retreating singular or with a partner, take that time to disconnect from the world. Okay, it will do you a great deal, and it will help you strengthen in the long run. Okay, so all is good, Virgos. Don't worry yourself. Everything all right. All be well. You have support of your ancestors, your spirit guides here supporting you. And those who are not really looking at all of their qualities and skills need to utilize everything in your arsenal. Okay, because that's supporting you, you know, towards being, you know, having a strong and balanced way of being. And that's what we all want. We all want to feel that strength and balance and harmony within our lives. Okay, and that gives us the confidence to take those, you know, bold moves, you know, to be courageous, you know, to do things that we may not have usually done, or whatever it may be. Okay, so let's get some advice and words of encouragement from the animal spirit deck. Can we get some advice and words of encouragement for Virgo for February 2021, please? Can we get some advice and words of encouragement for Virgo? Oh, thank you. I feel like there's like one more, or even two. Feels like I have some advice and words of encouragement for Virgo. Thank you. Okay. So the first one we got from the animal spirit deck is number 63, which is vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasted, vulture spirit. So nothing is wasted. Your time, your effort, you know, all of the energy that you've put into something, nothing is wasted. Everything that you've gone through thus far was necessary. You didn't waste time anywhere in particular. It was something that you needed to go through. Yeah, nothing was wasted, okay? Nothing is wasted. You haven't wasted your time. You've got more, you know, Most High willing, you know, you've got plenty of years to get things right, to get your ducks in a row, to work on your healing, to strengthen yourself so that you can take the action that you really want to take, and that will be beneficial to your life as you move forward. So nothing is wasted, okay? And then we have number 53, Seahorse Spirit. Watch and wait. Okay? Watch and wait and see. Watch and wait, you soon see how everything will unfold when you allow yourself to heal, when you forgive from the past, when you take your time for that self-care and self-love. You know, watch and wait and see things just pop off for you. Abundance, there, love, there, stability, there. You get what I mean? Everything that you're supposed to have, you will have. You know, just watch and wait. Don't worry, movement by movement, one foot in front of the other, everything all right. Last one we have is dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusions, number 22. Dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusions. So for those who have been in a funk for a while, feeling the same things, seeing the same things, you know, the truth will transcend the illusion. The illusion is sometimes what we're wrapped in and what we continue keep playing and drawing towards us and seeing the same things and just not understanding why we keep drawing the same situation to us or the same types of people to us. It's time to really look at what it is that we're putting out and also looking at the truth of where we're at. What's being shown to us? What lessons am I supposed to be learned? What is being told to me now? What do I want to say? What is the narrative that I am spinning? Am I the victim? Am I the villain? All of those things, but the truth will out and will transcend the illusion, and you'll see exactly where you need to be, and you will transform, and you will continue to grow and develop and have yourself a great time. Because why not? You're strengthening, you're healing, you know, and you're getting yourself out of that illusion that things are just as they are. You know, you are where you are, and you don't necessarily need to be there, you know, for too much longer, especially once you start deciding exactly what you want and start taking that divine masculine energy and taking the action towards what you want. My lovely Virgos, that has been your reading. I hope it was beneficial. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And all the information for your personal readings will be in the description box below. Look forward to hearing from you. Take care now. Blessings.